Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Someone's PC. All right. My name's Russell Lepar. I'll be your host. Like usual, we're here with Krista Porco and Marc Albright. Dylan Bryan is unable to join us tonight because I think he is sleeping, even though he should have been here. So,
Valid.
Yeah. Yay for naps. On the far right of your screen, we have Brad Curcio, Brandon Cantu, and Max Armitage. Or Armitage, I don't know how to pronounce your name. You never told me. And they're very, very good players. And we're just going to give you our insight going into the final week of Nationals. So, what is good, everyone? How's your night going?
Good.
And no one unmuted? Or they're still muted or something?
Am I muted? I think I'm
Did you
good.
guys unmuted? No, Chris unmuted.
Yeah.
I follow directions.
Okay.
Bastards.
Either way, Canadian Nationals just finished over the past weekend, as well as Chile Nationals. Chile Nationals.
Chilean.
Chilean?
Chilean?
Yeah, I
No,
think it's
but that's more like a
Chilean?
description. Yeah, because Canadian. Yeah, all right. So Chilean. And wow, Canadian Nationals look like some hot mess. But there's no Trev, there's no Night March or Greninja in top 8. So that's good and bad. It's good that all those like very toxic decks didn't top, but at the same time, this format's way too diverse and there's too much to account for. So, with that in mind, we'll just go around the room and ask everyone what your current safe play is going into Nationals before we start any discussion. Chris?
So
I'd go with Mega Man. Oh, what? Oh, Brad, if you want to be Chris, by all means.
I'd love to be Chris, but
And please,
You own it? You do?
please
Alright,
just.
so Chris, fucking say it.
Oh, dude, I think
Golly.
I play that new hype, the Mega Manetric Trev deck.
Trevi X?
Yeah.
Jolteon?
Yeah, Jolteon deck.
Did you guys see the list? Brad's face looked like, what the fuck?
didn't you want to get your invite?
It's safe. Mega Manetric's been my boy this season.
Yeah, it really has. Every time he got like Cantu's list for Manetric, free cities instantly. So that's pretty good. Mark?
What's wrong with Rainbow Road right now?
Everything. It's not expanded. They don't have OO.
Rainbow Road got him like 5 win-ins that he lost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got 5 top 16s.
Man, I don't know. Yveltal was my safe play last week when we talked, but then that kind of got blown up. So I'm just gonna go with Metal because I know it.
Yeah. Brad?
Fair enough. Night March is the best deck in the format, and even though everyone anticipates it, it can still win. So,
Which
and I have 2 buys, so I don't have to jank
Yeah.
or anything the first 2 rounds. I can just kind of like play something like Night March, dodge 1 or 2 bad matchups, and beat everything else, and just still make day 2.
Which variant though? There's so many. Do you like the Vespi? Do you like standard, maxis?
Standard, no maxis, no Vespi, like multiple Mews and basic energy, I guess, and then just consistency.
Okay, that's solid.
Escape Res for days.
Yes.
Brandon?
Like double Ice Standard, double Hex or something.
What's yours?
I'm not gonna play a real deck, probably.
Oh, what's
Okay.
your safe play?
A safe play?
What's your safe play? Yeah. If someone asked you.
Waylord?
For God's sake. Alright, Max. Max, you still on
My play
YZG?
would be Dark.
No?
No, Darkrai Giratina Toad. Or not Toad, Darkrai Giratina Garb. Because nothing has consistently topped, and it's the favorite deck I've seen throughout the last month, basically.
Nice. Have you seen the list that just dropped for Origins and what they played?
Yeah,
Ugh.
Yeah, they played
I
2
also
Latios
like-
EX, I think. I don't like
yeah,
that.
there's some interesting stuff.
It's cute.
Yeah, I don't
Not
think
really.
me too.
I don't like it
One's
at
real.
all. Yeah, I'd rather have
Well-
other stuff in it.
To be fair, the people that made that decision, they saw that all the Greninja was there the day before. So they're like, let's just dunk the shit out of these people.
Yeah. And that's the one way you can beat Greninja really easily. They have like 6 basic Pokemon that all have under 60 HP. So
That's just my safe play though. I don't think that's an actually very strong play.
Gotcha. Okay, so there was like a how do I say it? Like a big emergence of decks that we all thought were like tier 2 or roguish, and then they all ended up topping Canadian nationals. So I guess for the most part is do people think what are your guys' thoughts on Mega Ray and why it performed so well in Canada? Do you think it's because Canada sucks? Do you think it's because
No,
Simon like himself is just a beast player? Because I heard like he tops all the time up there. Or it's just like everyone neglected March, and then he just ran through a whole bunch of good matchups in Swiss and just made a really, really solid call.
Like, Mega Ray doesn't really lose to anything that's not Night March.
Yeah.
Like, it can beat any deck isn't Night March pretty decently. It just kind of folds to Night March. So it's a safe play for Nats because, you know, if you just dodge Night March all day, you can win Nats. It beats Metal, it beats Greninja, it beats Darkrai, it beats literally anything. Or it can beat literally anything. And it was another deck that I was considering until it won Canada Nats. Because it can also, like, fold to, you know, it can still lose to, like, turn 1 Trev, turn 1 Vileplume. Parallel City kind of hurts it. One Parallel City probably won't do too much, but multiple copies of Parallel City will hurt the deck. So
Yeah.
it doesn't
Mark,
feel as safe.
same thoughts?
Yeah. I think he just read everyone was going to play Darkrai Tina because it was like the popular deck at the moment after it did well at Origins and it has a good matchup versus it. So I think he was just trying to ride that hype.
And no one played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
So
worked out.
No, like from what I've seen, I don't feel like the Canadian nationals have influenced the U.S. meta for the last two nationals I've played in. You know, like last year they had the Wailord hype, and that wasn't revealed in Canada. And then the year before that, it was a Pyro hype, and then that still wasn't revealed in Canada. So it's like super sneaky. And then I don't know. I feel like a lot of players are still gonna play Mega Ray, going into this weekend.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of like players going to nationals that just neglect like looking up the meta or keeping track of anything. They just want to play what they've played all year and try to get their invite or the cash that way. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, it's a different way of looking at it. Two metal decks top aided, and
Yeah.
I assume they're both like super similar, just max elixirs. His name's Syrian, Siren,
June?
kind of thing. Yeah,
I don't know.
who went to play in the finals, and I think Mega Ray just runs their deck if you just get a turn 1 hex, or like even turn 1, turn 2 hex, and slaughter every Aegislash. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So, the metal decks, like, is everyone feeling the Italian list from what they got? Like, it was 3 Genesects, 1 Aegislash, and then 3 Max Elixirs. I know I've liked the fact that Marc bumped it up to 4 Max Elixir, and the deck seems a lot faster that way. But I don't know how you guys feel about it, from your testing or anything.
When we tested it a little bit before, we didn't play Max Elixir at all, and it felt pretty consistent. It didn't get any like insanely quick starts or anything like that, but it just felt more consistent to me. But I never really tested it with Elixir, so I don't know the difference.
Yeah. Cantu? I know you were
Okay,
like,
the only way
mentioning it to me for a while. Sorry.
Fine. I think the only way the deck runs smoothly is with the elixirs, though. I don't think it's viable without them. Just because if you get hexed or if you get guard blocked, you're really screwed without those elixirs, and it helps them get faster starts.
Yeah.
It makes the deck more viable in general. Because without the elixirs, you can be looking at a turn 2 or even 3 attack if you don't draw like very well, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So.
You can get held down by
And
guard a lot more without Elixir, too.
Yeah.
It's really awkward. Marc, Chris, thoughts?
Yo, metal's
We
my
are.
baby, and I Max was right on the head with it. Like the fact that you can get off an attack at least 1 turn sooner with the elixirs versus without, and the fact that it doesn't hold you back with the hex. Like I told you at Origins, the dude established Garbodor turn 2 both games versus me, and I still beat him because of Max Elixir. It was just like Elixir attach, next turn attach, Lysander kill, and there was no issue. Without Elixir, I don't know if I would have got there because It would have taken another turn, and by that point, I would have been pretty overrun.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I guess similar thoughts compared to last week. One of the things that came out of nowhere was this like the Vespa Queen, Zeb Strika, Yavolto list
Yeah.
that got home dude his invite. I think like he just hit 325 off of making top 8.
Yeah.
So good for him, but I don't know. It just seems very clunky and pretty crappy in my eyes. So I don't know if
Yeah,
you guys
it
feel like
is.
something similar. Like if you get hit by a Giratina, what do you do? Do you just have to pray you hit like a Dark
Hold on.
Energy plus Jirachi, or
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's weird.
It's
rough.
like has a lot of mediocre answers to anything, but it's literally just a bunch of mediocre answers to everything. It doesn't really do much except for try to counter what your opponent's doing. So it can't like actually just win games on its own. It has to like abuse the fact that it's got best between or weakness or something like that. It just doesn't. It's not very good and it's not very consistent. But if you hit the perfect matchups, obviously it can still win. But even against its like best matchup, it doesn't just like dominate them.
The deck can't take advantage of like it'll never control the tempo of the game. Like with Zipstiga, you're looking to counter something, or with any other, you're looking to counter something. The only aggressive Pokemon you have is Vespa Queen, and it's not. I don't see it.
Yeah. You don't see
just-
you see why I did so well, or like just don't like it, just not feeling it.
Should respond to that style of strategy.
Yeah. Chris, same thing. I
Yeah,
don't know
man,
if you played
it's-
against it on TCG1 or anything.
I've actually played with it. It's just so clunky. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I was like, what? How do you do it?
DCE decks, man.
Man, just
Take one shots. Every
It's
energy,
not-
every energy's 2 prizes.
Actually built during like, and it didn't work very well. We like scraped it almost immediately.
Well,
Scrapped it.
Good against Mega Rig.
Is it?
It has Zip Strike 1-shot too.
Oh yeah. that's
It's
very good.
it's not bad against the X decks. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
yeah. It seems like if they played against a water box and just they brought out a Glaceon, they get bopped, right? Like
Probably.
You only have a baby Ev, and then it's really awkward to get all that energy attached to it to go for the Darkness Blade.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
those
yeah.
type of decks. So
The deck is just awkward as hell. Like, do you want to Veltal? What do you? It's so many. It's just it's just a mess. It's just.
yeah.
Oh,
So the worst thing I saw in top 8 was the Zygarde list, and that just like made my brain hurt. But yeah, Zygarde went 6-1-1, man.
New height.
He's killing it.
He's like, yo, Dark Giratina, I got this.
Yeah. Literally, and I'm sure he played against a significant amount of Dark Retina because it worked.
The only ones in the tournament he played against.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to 2 Canadian players. They said he ran super hot all day.
Yeah.
Like the man was meant to top 8 that tournament. Like all the hands he was getting to, but
Damn.
yeah. I mean, like I guess I can see where the strengths come from, just like early quick damage, but I just don't.
Yeah, early-
I don't see how you can consistently beat the top 3 without like them getting a bad hand or you lucking out in some sort of way. You know, like you'd never open Regirock against Trev, and I don't know. I guess you just run over Greninja and they don't draw anything off their end, and they keep putting you down to like 2 or 3 cards. Seems weird.
wait, it ran Garbodor, not Valplume, right?
Which one? Zygarde?
Yeah.
I don't know. It didn't run Vileplume for sure, but
It's just-
everyone just listed it. They just listed it as Zygarde, like straight up. Yeah.
It just doesn't seem very.
Yeah. Consistent or even good, but yeah, it's out. I honestly think there's gonna be decrease in Darkrai, Giratina, Garb decks after its big reveal and how like it performed poorly at Canadian Nationals. Even though like Canadian Nationals don't influence us too much, the people that know about like Dark, Giratina, Garb are the ones that would stray away from it if they start to see like the secrets out kind of thing.
Yeah.
And the hands I've drawn with it are like very, very dynamic. Like sometimes I open like 2 elixirs, a DDE, and a floatstone, and just blow my opponent like out of the game. And then other times that you open like a Latios or like dead card with 2 DDEs and a Sycamore, and you're like, well, this sucks. And
And you start shaming another Pokemon, and it's like, oh well.
yeah,
Yeah.
so you gotta take it out somewhere.
It's too fickle, man.
All right, so another like how Canada was. Oh wait, no, this is still that one deck. The Manetric Jolteon EX, Giratina EX, Trevi EX deck. That
my favorite.
plays a lot of inconsistent one-ofs and
Yeah.
a lot of small energy
A
counts
lot
that
of-
seem very, very, very awkward.
It's basically Jolteon that deck, man.
Wait, can you go over that?
It plays a 3/3 Manetric line. We were able to analyze the video today because he didn't want to put out his list. So we saw the they went on stream. I think it was like round 3 or something. Plays a 3/3 Mega Manetric line, 2 Jolteon EX, 2 Giratina EX.
No, there's just one, man.
All right, so 1 Giratina EX, 1 Trevi EX, and then 1 Mew from Fates Collide. And
There's like-
and a Hoopa.
Oh.
The Hoopa line, double Shaman. Yeah. And then it plays 3 or 4 Max Elixir with Grass Energy, Lightning Energy, Psychic Energy, and DCEs,
So 6/2/2/2/2.
which is wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, like that's probably some stuff
And
I would
this
do.
did what?
What's
What
up?
happened?
Win something?
It top
It's
it,
top 8
it
Canada.
top 8'd Canada.
Yeah.
It wins
Okay.
it wins 6-0 in Swiss and then 90 twice.
Jeez.
So like, so his explained game plan on Facebook was Mega Manetric takes a bunch of prizes through Elixir like against Greninja really quickly, and then use the late game to sweep them with Trevi X. Because once Trevi X has 2 Grass Energies on it, it can Oko breaks, which is
Yep.
pretty juicy.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
like, wow.
I think it. Actually, like once Ninja just said that, right?
What happened?
What?
So
Couldn't hear you. It's very like faint.
Yeah, exactly.
Want to speak up, man? Talking to yourself? You okay?
Oh, Ninja doesn't it just like get one like pretty quickly? Like they just have to like discard 2 energies and like attack with Moonlight Slash.
I think it resists water, but it has 180 HP.
Yeah, it has 1 HP, and then
Yeah.
he played 3 Fury Belts, I think, or 2.
And it's used late game, so
Yeah, use late game after you've already swept like 3 prizes off of your initial Mega Manetric. And then if they're able to make breaks through all this like madness you're throwing at them, I mean, you should be clearing Frogadiers at some point.
the
And
only
then
time
you use it to kill the first break, and then hopefully you hex them.
yeah.
yeah.
Only time it's a problem is when they have multiple breaks on board, and they don't get to that because of the early game stages of your Manetrics, your Mega Manetrics just crushing them.
Yeah, so I don't know. The list just seems super inconsistent once we finally analyzed it, and
Manetric just feels inconsistent. It always has.
yeah. But like these like little one-ofs, like this is more than usual where you had like 5 waters or 5 fires or something plus Manetric line. This is like Psychic and Grass Energy included too. So
I don't get how he got there with that build, but he ran hot. He did well.
Wait,
So-
Miracle?
No,
No.
mine does.
Chris,
yeah,
you're so proud of that smear
Chris already made all his changes
all day.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Miracle, he seems.
like maybe he just ran into a bunch of Jolteon auto win matchups. That's what we saw on stream. Guy played Dark Eye Guarantee
Yeah.
and just played 1 rope. And that's not enough to counter 2 Jolteon. So
No.
it was like a wrap.
Yeah, man, it was just sad. Like he had 2 Jolteons set up and like 2 Manetrics. Like, what do you do?
Oh no, not play a basic deck. That's
I mean-
that's why they put in a Pokemon Ranger, man. So we don't have to deal with that crap at Worlds. Let's get an instant
Yeah.
answer off of a supporter. All right, so moving into a deck that's not like talked about too much, which is Trev. I think a lot of people are sleeping on it because like it's forgotten, or they think all the like Darkrai, Giratina, Garb kind of scared it away.
Yeah.
But that matchup isn't even all that awful.
It's not.
Yeah, because Trev just does Trev things.
Yeah, like you just Wally red card turn 1, and there's not a deck that can consistently beat that every single time anyway. But
Tough.
you also can't do that every round in like a giant nationals like this. So I feel like it's a decent play. It's never going to be a bad play just because you can steal wins from bad matchups and then just pick good matchups. But it's like it's not the most consistent deck, and it's not like trying to win that many games to win Nats just seems insanely hard.
I don't think
Well,
it
you don't
has
have
that
to
good of a-
win. The deck does, right? The deck just has to
I mean,
win.
yeah,
Yeah.
the
What's
deck.
up?
I don't know if the deck itself just win that many games.
What's up, Cantu? What'd you say?
I said I don't think it has a good matches, especially if you go second. It has like a bad match against everything. I feel if you go second.
Yeah, like you need to run hot on the coin flips as well as draw into your Wally.
Here's what to do concerning Trevenant. If you're a bad player, go on to Pokemon.com, go to the search tab, click Origins, and then go find the Aaron Tarvel, and then copy that list. Go to Nationals, and if you do well, you'll do well. That's about all you can do concerning Trevenant.
And I think a whole lot of people are honestly going to play it regardless, just because it doesn't have that good of matches. It's not the like safe deck to bring to Nats at all.
Like even if you go first to get a turn on Wally, like red card, like and you're playing into like Water Box, and they can still beat you just with rough seas.
Yeah, it also just like
Hopefully, or they just get their ass kicked by it and then lose
any-
lose a potential trip for the
Trip.
Worlds.
I don't know any relevant person that's lost to like
Yeah.
Trevenant with rough seas. So
Are you serious? I don't know if you're just mocking Russ right now.
He is. Fuck.
I was like, damn. I was like, yo, he said that so seriously. No chill.
Yeah. I hate Trev.
yeah,
I want people to play it though. We need to regulate all these Mega Rays. I hate Mega Ray more than I hate Trev.
I
Oh,
do too.
Why?
Mega Ray.
Because Mega Ray has like they just don't think. They just do.
What does Trev think
Yeah.
about? There's
alright, so we were comparing two decks that suck.
At least Trev has fear. Like Trev fears the Hex. They fear the Lysander.
I mean,
What does
guess-
Mega Ray fear besides like your deck? And once you flip over something that's not a Joltik, you're like, whew. Yeah. They're loving life.
Lose the stadium.
I mean, you can still win with like Dark Tina if you just drop down a parallel city and say whatever Giratina's attack is.
Chaos Wheel.
Chaos Wheel
Yeah,
out.
yeah, and then lock it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's juicy. Unless they're playing the Scorch. Oh, the one that won Canada played Scorched Earth and Fire Energy. Juicy.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Juicy.
Con-
He just trained straight consistently, but that's not
consistency,
gonna help
dude.
against Giratina.
Yeah. Hey Trev.
How
All right.
about?
Go ahead. What's up?
Can I bring up something?
Yeah.
Can I bring something up? Be on a schedule.
No, we don't have a schedule. We're just like spitballing this shit.
Chilling.
Yeah.
All right. What about Hydreigon EX in the Darkrai Giratina decks?
I
Yes or
like
no?
I like Tyrantrum more. In every way.
Like both.
But Shred goes, oh, well, so is
Yeah,
Tyrantrum's
Shred.
deck.
Is it worth?
Shred's good. Like if you have High Dragon plus a Muscle Band, you get to two shot all the problems.
Yes, but yeah, if Tyrantrum goes through it, I don't think you need both. The free retreat doesn't seem worth it.
Because I know the senior, the one Canadian that's ran it, and he liked it.
But yeah, Josh or whatever.
Yeah, because of Shred, right?
And because the retreat was apparently like clutch or something. I don't know.
I guess you can like
I mean, I can see it.
retreat for one dark. Is it the? Because it has three, right? Or Giratina has two.
Giratina's 3.
Giratina has 3.
Okay, yeah.
So.
I don't know. I play both. I play a Malamar and a Hydreigon on my list. I don't feel like losing a Jolteon at any point.
Yeah.
He's an angry individual.
Regice.
Yeah, Regice is
Oh,
winning too.
my God.
Regice doesn't even win it for me anymore. Everyone just draws a escape rope. Let's see. So, I don't even want to talk about this deck. Night March Vespi. Like, is it
I mean,
good? Like, I know Brad, you just want a regular Vespi deck, or regular Night
Night
March
March.
deck, yeah. But
If I'm playing Night March, I want to play Night March. If I'm playing Vespiquen, I want to play Vespiquen, and I don't want to play both. Like,
Yeah.
I understand Vespiquen helps you in some matchups, like Waylord, I guess. But
Oh, well, that's legit.
if you want to not lose to Waylord, then just don't play Night March. And if you want to not lose to Waylord, then I wouldn't really worry about losing to Waylord at Nats anyways. Like,
Yeah.
Waylord's not going to be that big of a deck at Nats, even if you hit it one round. Like, you can afford to lose a game. You don't have to beat literally every deck in the format.
You crush
But-
Waterbox, too?
Yeah, it's really good against Waterbox too, but
How thick of a line would you run? Or do they
2-2
run?
at most.
2-2?
Everyone just copies Wembos list like it's Vespi Vileplume. It's a 2-2.
and if you want an answer to Jolteon, I feel like Galade's just better. Even Escape Rope, like Escape Rope Whistle Lysander is really good, and those are all just good cards to play anyways. You don't have to play like Vespiquen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you an answer, Jolteon.
Yeah.
It's good against two of the big decks, which is Water Box and Wailord and Greninja.
Big
So
deck Waylord.
It is. It's bad matchup.
Only assuming you're saying
Two decks.
That
Mark,
BDW.
which one do you like? I know you used to play Night March all the time last year.
I mean, I like Night March just because I think it's more techy than what Vespa Queen is right now.
Oh, you mean like you'd rather have Lone March?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
like whistles and.
Yeah, I don't see the purpose of mashing the two together because the purpose of the decks are supposed to be like consistent, quick, one prize attackers. If you mash the two together, I feel like you're just like hurting the potential consistency of your deck. So
You get around. One gets around Glaceon, one gets around Jolteon.
I just pick one. You
Yeah, you also have to be drawn like a god. Like you must have drawn both Combies, and they didn't Lysander out the Combi.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'd rather just play the Night March, play Maxis, get the Gallade, and have the escape ropes and the Lysanders in there. Like Brad said, I don't know.
You can even like go
Consistency.
turn one against Trevenant's insanely good. Like, Gallade in general is just good.
Yeah,
You don't have to worry about killing a 220 HP Darkrai when you can just kill him with Gallade. Like
Right.
it's just an all around good card.
All right, we can move away from this garbage deck. I hate this stupid Night March.
bro, garbage.
I'm considering playing it too, so that's what makes me mad.
I know.
I really want to do well, just because it feels like it's a mini Worlds. This
Have you
Nationals,
seen
'cause
you?
it's-
That card is cute as
You.
shit. Why would you not want to play this deck?
Because I'm gonna get end and not draw a DCE and then lose.
Play
we
that
talk
healer
about-
build.
Didn't we
happened?
talk about how N just doesn't even feel like it's like significant right now? Like
It's significant when you're hunting for a DCE. It's not significant against a deck that already has board established. I've been playing Water Box for like 4 months now.
bro.
Yeah, that's like, oh, enemy, that's fine. There's like
I
9
felt-
energy on board. I don't give a shit.
Every N I've played in Standard since it's been back in Standard has just felt so like subpar. It's like I'll N you and they're like, oh, Shaman or oh, Juniper. Like every time.
They Juniper, they're cheating like shit.
Dude, I end that Greninja player to 1 and he top decks Wally and he's like, oh, I guess I'll just Wally into Octillery. 5 cards.
See, that was your fault though. You didn't regulate the Octillery. See the problem? All right, so moving on. Greninja, why isn't it doing well? Chris.
Let's go with Garb. Not like everyone's ready for it. Like we ran Water Box and we thought the matchup was like at first really rough, and then we realized that we just wrecked it
Yeah.
over and over again. Like we can produce 130 by turn 2 and they just can't do anything.
Usually turn 1. Like
Yeah.
Like 6 out of 10 times. 7 out of
Start grenade hammering. Their own rough seas work against them.
10. Yeah. Do any of you guys
Yeah,
like
I can
go ahead.
Okay, I can explain why Greninja's not doing well. But you have to bear with me for like 1 second. So Greninja, if Pokemon meta is rock paper scissors, which is clearly not, it's obviously like more like complicated than that. But on the most basic level right now, if Pokemon's rock paper scissors, Greninja's rock, everybody throws out rock, and it was a good thing at the beginning of the season, or at the beginning of like the Nats season. So rock, and then here's Darkrai, Garb, Giratina, and it's paper, and it beats that, and then here's Rayquaza, and it beats this. So like, people are at the Rayquaza point right now, and that's how it like went, basically. Put it.
That's solid. That's fine.
Did
What is Night
just
March?
compare
Yeah,
rock,
well-
paper, and scissors?
Is Night March just like the hammer that smashes everyone's fists or something?
Yeah.
Are these where the made up like moves now?
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors, dynamite.
Okay.
The bite.
It's just everybody's just going one path, basically.
Yeah, I gotcha.
They're not jumping twice at all.
So, would any of you guys play it for nationals? I'm a 100% no.
Yeah, I would.
I would never touch that for 15 rounds.
Nope.
Also, Grinch is a deck that runs 6 basic Pokemons, and I don't have that much shuffling endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I like 6
It's also-
at most.
It's also really hard to win one game. Like if you lose game 1, you ain't finishing another game.
Yeah, because it kind of stalls out late. Unless you recognize your board state sucks and you just scoop super early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greninja's a no from me. Sticky.
Same Cantu? You seem very mad. Are you alright? You just
No.
you're like,
Do you want to be here?
You're like killing my vibe.
You don't have to be here.
I would potentially play it, but I'd like play 2 megaphones at least if I was gonna play it.
I don't think that answers the Garb too, man. Like when we played the matchup, you just lose because they have like 220 damage on board, and they just keep on coming. Yeah. And Darkrai?
Pretty
Lot of
cool
damage.
Greninja list. Like,
Oh no, your list though.
Supposed to be.
Never mind. Yeah, no. Yeah, your list can play 3 megaphones and slaughter everybody. Like if you top 8 with that list, everyone's jaw would drop, because that's like otherworldly. It's good though.
Jesus.
He would do it while simultaneously decking out half of his opponents somehow.
Deck people out.
All right, water box, the deck that's slept on by so many people until they play it and then they realize the shit's broke.
Yeah.
We'll go to Chris because he plays it all the time.
Dude, I love it. That would actually be my safe play right after Manectric if I wasn't so in love with Manectric. It's consistent. Like I don't think I've ever drawn like so consistently well with another deck in Standard. You're hitting a consistent turn 1, turn 2 grenade hammers, and you're just like shoving grenade hammers in your opponent's face, like turn after turn after turn. And Rough Siege just negates all that bench damage. So free retreat, grenade hammer, retreat back into another loaded Toad, and you just keep going.
I think the biggest thing it has going for it is fighting Fury Belt makes Toad 220. That shit feels unfair.
Hurts.
Like
Yeah.
really, really unfair. And then you have Manaphy, which I thought was gonna be like really bad until I played the deck, and I was like, Manaphy's the reason this deck's good.
Yep.
It's like this is really, really solid. So
Mineral pump.
it's like how Darkrai was played 3 years ago.
yeah,
Like, it had Dark Patch, and it only had 1 attacker. And I don't know, it's just, I feel like when I play it, it reminds me of Darkrai because it's very like straightforward, but also I don't know, it's weird.
yeah.
I'm not impressed with it, but I don't dislike it. It has very rounded out matchups, I think.
Have you played with it yet?
Yeah, I played a bit with it.
Okay.
I was just like, when I whiff Max Elixirs, I feel bad.
You should. There's 12 energy in there. It's like, damn.
Yeah, whenever I miss one in the tournament, kind of like roll my eyes. And then I played another one right after, and then hit it. I was like, that's right, bitch. Just that's one for the turn. Cantu, do you like it? Or meh?
Go
Oh,
see what's
sorry,
next.
Brad.
Water box? I don't know. I've never liked it. Feels pretty jank to me.
Then you should like it.
Feels pretty jank.
Janky box. I like the Aurorus, though, after thinking about it for a long time. I think Aurora seems super necessary.
I like
Yeah.
Auroras as well.
Just to provide context, I asked Russell like 2 weeks ago if he liked Auroras, and he told me no, it's a bad card.
Yeah, and then I learned my lesson.
Yep.
And then
Okay, so why?
I got bubbled twice and lost the game because of it. He got like double breaks on board off of the bubble. I was like, what the fuck?
Bubbles.
Ridiculous.
Like a really shitty version.
It's such an awkward number.
Yeah, 160 is such a weird number, but it's actually a good number too.
Yeah, it needs belt. They need a bench poker and water, and then that could be good.
Business.
Be juicy.
All right,
What
we're almost out of decks, which is
What
crazy.
about what do someone's PC people think about Waterbox?
Oh, they love it. Or Chris already talked about it. And then I think Marc he's
I'm
mad.
on the fence about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it, man. It's
I don't
reminds me of Manectric. You just kind of like retreat Rough Seas Grenade Hammer, retreat Rough Seas Grenade Hammer, like retreat
I
Rough
think-
Seas and like Crystal Bite.
I think Rusty's is a ridiculously strong card. If there's any reason to run it, it's that.
Yeah, and you're just like,
Just heal
Yeah.
everything.
I think it's super insulting. It's like a really insulting deck to play against when it's going off because it's like, oh, I'll just lock you for right now while I have like 2 Toads fully loaded on the bench waiting to grenade hammer you at whatever point I feel like it. Like that's super insulting, and then it's just like
it has the ultimate two-hit KO, like Quaking
Yeah.
Punch and Grenade Hammer. You're like,
it's a really insulting deck to play against, but I think it has potential to brick. Like, and it's really annoying when you're playing the deck and you max elixir and you hit no energies and there's like 2 or 3 other max elixirs in your hand that you just looked at off the max elixir and you're like, what am I supposed to do with this? I hate you, deck. Like, I don't know. I don't like it for that reason.
Okay. Here's the question: if you took your list from Origins and like tried to shape it up for the new meta, like what would the biggest change be?
You already said it. Auroras.
First,
No,
yeah.
no, no, no,
No,
no.
no.
It'd be dropping trainers mails. I really like what the Chilean people did with that.
Oh, I haven't even seen that list. What's
Yeah,
it?
it was my boy Nicholas. I met him at Worlds Day 2 last year, and he beat me. And then from then on, he like added me on Facebook. We've kind of been boys. He got top 4 with the same list as his boy who got top 2 and beat him in top 4. And they just dropped trainers mail and added more tech. And he said like the deck's consistent enough. And the more I thought about like how many times I use trainers mail in the deck, it was like a lot. Like I used it to hit rough seas, other elixirs and stuff. So I need to test the idea. Everyone got really surprised at my list for having 2 judges in it. Like they're like, you're an idiot, just play 2 or 3 N. And I really like the concept of like my opponent goes first. They did whatever for the turn. I get like elixir, energy switch, quaking punch, fury belt down, and then I just judge them to 4 and then punch them.
Yeah.
And then the following turn they get grenade hammered. I take like a huge lead off of a supporter that I can just keep reusing over and over again once I go down to like 3 or 2 prizes. So
Judge makes sense over N because you're likely to go ahead before your opponent in prizes.
yeah, but if I'm making the switch of having no trainers mails, then I feel like I should go back to N because I might hit less consistent cards. Like usually whenever I judge, I just want to hit an ultra ball. And if I hit an ultra ball, I feel like the game's mine already. And then sometimes I would get a trains mail, and ultra ball, and then get hype. But I can't do that anymore if I remove them. So a couple of things I gotta play around with it. The Auroras is definitely going in 200%. I'm not gonna play without it.
Alright.
I learned my lesson after thinking it was shit. I was like, 4 energy. I'm not trying to do all this.
I'm trying to get bubbled. Fuck that.
So what is the current Rayquaza EX build? What does it run?
Fire energy, apparently.
I think it's lightning energy. That's just him being like Simon. It's lightning energy, 2 or 3 Jolteon, or probably 2. And then standard.
I don't feel like I play enough Pokemon to bench. I feel like I run like 4 Rayquaza, 4 Shaman, like a Hoopa, and then I don't know what else to run. I don't feel like there's
Jolteon, Jirachi,
Yeah.
and I forgot what else.
Yeah.
We can't play. You
Shamans.
can't play Egg anymore. Suck.
Yeah, that makes me really.
You could run Agislash if you wanted to.
Yeah, some people do that. I don't think it's needed though. That's another thing I want to talk about. Vespi Vileplume. I think some people are gonna try and get cute and bring that
They are.
like out for Nats. I think it's gonna be super consistent, and they're just gonna be like, oh, I just hope I don't run into metal, and take auto loss to Agislash. So
Yeah.
seems weird for me. I've been considering adding Agislash back into the water box deck. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. It's just a thought. That was like when the originalists dropped, they all played like 1 or 2. Agislash just to auto win Vespi Vileplume, but now like some of the Vespi variants are just adapting for different things like this Ebb Striker thing and everything else, so they can just get like other energy down, dark energy down, and body you that way. So
Balancing tech cards and consistency cards is something I found really difficult in Waterbox.
what? Agislash?
Like balancing tech cards and consistency.
Oh yeah. I mean that's with like any toolbox deck for
It's a
like
talented
every card
process.
game. But when you're actually like playing with the deck, I feel like it walks itself. It just you need to know when to shift gears between aggression and control.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people like Lysander up Bronzongs and use Grenade Hammer instantly instead of trying to like quaking punch them down and start taking like awkward moments against your opponent. Like you force them into weird situations, load up 2 Seismitoads, and then win a prize race on them instead of like trying to instantly take out all the Bronzong. So stuff like that.
And
Rayquaza is really, really good. It's always just don't play against Night March and you're fine.
Yeah, there's no like 1 card answer for the deck too, because I don't think Parallel Cities wins the matchup.
No.
Like
play
in
multiple.
Yeah.
any deck, yeah.
Like
You have to stick the parallel or play a lot of them.
this format's
And no deck can really like comfortably play multiple copies of parallel besides like Manectric.
Yeah. Marc, Chris, same thing. Have you guys tested much against Mega Ray? I haven't tested against it, just from what we've seen in Expanded and how much it pissed me off because I kept losing my winning ins.
Just Regice
Yeah.
Glaceon, man. Change between them.
It's not that
Well-
good.
What are they gonna do?
Oh, you mean with Water Box?
Yeah, it's just I just use Regice and Glaceon. They're like just switch between them.
I
They
think
answer one.
if you bench the Glaceon, they just whoop its ass with the Mega Ray.
Yeah, before it's loaded. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
I can load it in a turn.
I know, but like you load it up, and then they go, okay, Lysander Regice, and knock it out. See
I
what
mean,
I'm
I'm
saying?
talking about like one or the other. If I start seeing
You
the
could just-
threat,
Yeah, I guess so.
They could just jolt you on you and hit deck out war.
you're gonna like Water Box will win that deck out war. Like Mega Ray flies.
So I gotta play a Shauna now? Really? Is that how we're gonna do this?
Shauna.
But they have attack Regice, so.
Yeah, that's true. All right, enough of the water box and the Mega Ray madness.
like, I don't win that.
I guess the final thing would be YZG. Like, do you guys still like it as a dark variant? I know Kevin Baxter and Sosa. We just did our nationals Q&A thing for Team Pentacles, and they both still like it. But you take an auto loss to Greninja. That's a really tough matchup. But seeing as how Max just did his rock paper scissors theory, it seems like not many Greninjas are either they're not gonna perform well, or they're just not gonna be played. So perfect time for YZG to sneak in there.
Yeah.
Even still, like Greninja's the worst matchup by far, but it doesn't really have any just really good matchups. Like it can beat anything, but it can just lose to anything too. It's like it's got like straight 50-50s across the board. It doesn't feel great, but it's still Yveltal, so
No, I disagree with that completely. Like, what does it beat? I feel like I can say every deck beats it, and what advantages does YZG have?
that's what I'm saying. It's got 50-50s
Plays
across the
Gallade.
board.
Prize War.
Gallade.
Yeah, Gallade and having a prize advantage on everything because you don't have to attack with an EX.
It's like
And
they're-
people suck too. They overbench, you know. Like they might see a Zoro and they still put like 4 or 5 Pokemon on the bench, and you're like, oh, okay then.
Easy. Yeah.
So there's that. Chris, Mark, same thing.
I would.
Yeah, man. Well, Mark and
Okay, I'd be scared of the amount of Mega Ray coming in, but I feel like you'd have to like up your Zoroark break at that point. Feel like-
No. You just use your own Zoroark against them.
That's what I'm saying.
Problem. But,
Zoroark and I would play break just on the in case too.
yeah, that's true. I think they also run 1 or 2 Jirachi plus a Super Rod,
Yeah.
so you can go for like an energy them out if they're forced to Sycamore away a puzzle of time early.
I guess I don't know. I'd still be scared of that matchup.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be huge, I don't know if I'd feel like playing that matchup for like half of my rounds.
It's
would-
significantly easier for Mega Rayquaza turn for causes than it is for you to set up one Zoroark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The dex is
why I don't know. Yeah.
zero.
I lost
Not-
all my states winning ins because of opening Lone Zorua and then
Yeah.
getting
Yeah.
donked twice, and I was like, wow, this was fun. Interactive Pokemon.
That's why I can't play Greninja. Why would you want to play a deck that many rounds that's so easy to be donked?
Because frogs, man.
No. No.
giant water shuriken. Come on, it just sounds so dope.
So fun to say, yeah.
Get the Shadow Clone Jutsu.
That's so bad. Alright. I don't think I have much else to talk about in terms of decks. Do you guys like the format in general, Chris? Like how do you feel about this Nats coming up? Are you confident? Do you think you're gonna get your top 128? Or
I can get it, but I have to make a safe play. I can't run anything cute like Rainbow Road if I wanted to. That's what I don't like about it. I can't run Rainbow Road right now.
It's a terrible deck.
Hey, shut your mouth.
Okay.
Brad, how about you?
It's a decent format. I just don't really care for any of the decks. There's nothing that I want to play or feel safe, really safe playing. I'm just gonna hope the fact that my buys carry me to like day 2, so I can worry about Worlds.
Alright.
I don't know.
What do you need anyway to get to day 2?
Like,
top
For
30.
Worlds, I think I just top probably 64. So day 2,
What are you at right now?
like
I think they said 650 is safe, according to
I'm
some
at
people.
almost. I can be at over 600 with another league challenge if I go to one.
Okay. Do they count in the final week?
We don't
Anything
know.
before Nats.
Hopefully.
No, I heard online like they said they might do like the final week of Nats too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you get one last weekend to make people cry.
Dope.
Next one on the 17th or something.
I don't know, but I mean, I'm still gonna try and do as well as possible. But, like top 32 is the goal, I guess.
Yeah, there's potential 10 grand out there. I feel like it makes me not want to play Flygon again.
There's like 11 good decks right now.
It's too many.
Anybody who says they have the play is lying, or they're just like being haven't thought about their deck choice enough.
Yeah.
That's
Or
my
they're
opinion.
just like super arrogant and or confident in their choice. You know.
Yeah. There's no deck that beats everything, and there's no deck that's like there's always a matchup you're gonna pick a deck and just say I'm gonna hope to dodge a specific matchup, and then you just have to narrow down what specific matchup you hope to dodge, and then dodge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to Russ about that earlier. It's like, where do you want to take the L?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to take it to Jolteon. I hate Jolteon. We're gonna lose to so many bad players because that shit. You know
Yep.
you know what sucks too? They're proud. They're happy.
Yep.
It's like, oh, I locked you. It's
So
like,
they're like, flash rate. Yeah, Jolteon's a strong card. I'm like, shut the fuck up. God, that must be nice. And then Pokemon look at all the cards they made. They're like, oh my bad, Pokemon Ranger. Like, we'll give this to you guys for Worlds. We're not gonna
Yeah,
let
that's
your
why-
Worlds dreams die.
I want to see what everyone's playing day one and not have to worry about playing in day one.
Dude,
All
it's 9
Worlds-
Mega Ray. 9 rounds of Mega Ray day one. What was Pokemon Rangers like? It gives it the answer for everything it ever wanted. Giratina, Toad. I guess March is still gonna be there, but they're gonna release Karen as the Worlds promo. That's what's gonna happen.
No.
Yes, they're gonna be like, oh, sorry guys, here you go, Karen, because we are Karen. I'm like, yes.
Oh my god. They Karen.
Cantu, how about you? Do you like it? No. Format?
It's okay. I mean,
He can't play Blastoise.
it's true.
Oh.
What am I supposed to do?
I hated the fact that you topped with that. I was so pissed.
I wasn't.
We
no,
were in Massachusetts. Chris and I just lost our winning ins. And I was like, well, this day gone to shit. We're watching the Warriors play. And then I look and it was like, we got there, boys. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I was extremely mad.
you don't even know how like little.
I'm
Like,
so proud of you, man.
I didn't even put the cards I wanted in the deck because I didn't feel like finding them.
You wanted to take energy packs, we looked through both our binders and there's nothing, so we just decided not to play it.
Yeah. And Max's words were like, "Hey, it'd be cool if you top up this. You should play it." I was like, "Okay, cool."
Was it even a hard tourney?
No,
Where'd you guys go? Was it Kansas?
just Kansas, yeah.
Yeah, we're going there next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, New England was...
Too far.
No, it wasn't. It was Bull.
No, I'm saying
Remember?
Kansas is too far. Why would you want to go all the way to Mass? Just go to Mass.
I think Kansas is only an extra hour.
Okay, I'm sold.
It's because you guys, I had to drive up to you guys, so it's shorter for you, but it's the
I live
same
in-
distance for me.
Next year anyway.
You suck.
Okay, but all Worlds lists are gonna run 58 cards because they're gonna run one Karen and one like Ranger, and that's automatic basically.
I wouldn't play Karen.
Depends on what deck.
No, like if Karen's out, do you really think they're gonna go Vespi in March again? Do you think someone has
Yeah.
the balls?
Yes,
Yes.
100%.
No.
Yeah.
You played Bumblebee at Worlds like last year. It's like that exact interaction.
It's fine, man. Just don't run your super route anymore. It's good.
The energies though.
I've got the stones.
I'm telling you, Willard's a good.
I've got the magic.
What it is?
Willard.
No.
Well, Lord.
Dude.
Nothing.
I don't think I'd rather play Cantu's deck out concept than play Whale Lord.
That's not even a deck out concept. The Sceptile Toad thing's good.
It is literally a deck out concept.
Ugh.
It's
Just with much weirder cards.
Is it similar to the Japanese list?
no, it's
Is that why they ran two delinquent? Did they just deck people out?
no,
No,
not at all.
it's completely different from that.
Okay, wait. Speaking of delinquent, that card is so underrated.
No, I think it's really good.
So good.
Would you play 2 though?
Bit much.
Because the Japanese deck played 2. That's why. Something going on? You guys getting robbed? You guys alright?
Yeah, did you want to bring real quick? Did you want to bring Dylan in for some final thoughts?
Is he here? Woke up?
Yeah, just bring him audio only, so you don't have to edit the.
Oh, the thing.
Yeah.
No, it would still change it. Here, let me just.
Would he change it?
Did he just message us or something?
Yeah, he's like, "Yo, I'm up."
Get him in here.
Oh, let me
He has
see.
to, he has to
Okay.
wake up at 4 a.m.
Do y'all remember Hippowdon?
Yes, and that stupidity.
What's gonna be the Hippowdon of this year?
Zygar. What the fuck? That's obvious.
It's gonna be straight Carbink, no secondary attacker.
All right, I like it.
Wait, Lord.
Or we're gonna get a Gumi deck.
Goom.
Dude, Gumi's so DM. I remember last year he played like with 59 card lists in the Jeremy Jones tournaments.
Yeah,
Oh,
the one Goomy.
Dylan.
No.
Come on, yeah, MF. Like this will be a new record for two videos in a row.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. I'm like messing it all up.
It's okay. It's explainable. People only listen to audio anyways.
Oh, I watch your videos because I love seeing Russell's face actually.
What the fuck?
Thanks for me and Marc. You know.
Did you guys hear my spoon
So-
theory on Team Fish Knuckles? If you even watched that.
No,
Yeah, they asked the question. They were
I
like,
haven't seen.
would you rather play Mega Mewtwo Y or Mega Alakazam for the tournament? And Sosa was like, I'd rather drop than play either of those. Then I was like, you gotta play Alakazam because you gotta play with the spoons, man.
You know,
Like
Alakazam might not be that bad actually. It does. You just play like 4 Wobbuffet, right? And
You
then
tell him, Brandon.
it's just stops everything because your opponent never draws anything.
No, here you go. Once you play Pokemon Ranger, it's good. Because the only thing stopping it is like stupid shit, right? Like shadow stitching. So they status stitch you Greninja, you're like, who cares? You just Pokemon Ranger and drop 2 Alakazams and one shot it. And they bring up the next one and they're like, I guess I'll do it again. VS Seeker, and you pop them. You're like, what? Alakazam broken. It's good.
In theory, out of a deck it runs perfectly.
It really isn't. But it doesn't run perfectly. It's the same as like Wombats.
No, but this one plays spoons, man.
Spoons.
This isn't like evolution. This is Mega.
And you
Like-
run some damage swap Mewtwo, you know, so you just get in there.
What
Who
the
asked it?
fuck? No.
Dude,
No,
I
you
played
just
Mewtwo.
tank all the damage with damage swap Mewtwo. You just swap it over and you finish them off with Alakazam. It's all good.
Ugh.
No, we're not.
Never mind.
Well, we're
Dylan,
at bad. So
Did
Okay,
he go back to sleep again?
no, his computer's slow.
It was a good attempt.
Alright. It's almost 1 o'clock, so I'm about to pass out. I got work. Alright.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any final thoughts?
Play metal.
No.
So,
I
Yeah,
don't know, man.
that's my final thought. Play metal.
This format's
metal?
confusing. This national's gonna be fun though. Like, what'd you hit? Oh, I hit double Jolteon. Well, good for you. Next
I'm
round.
excited to just hang out with everyone again.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
Go ahead and
Where
look
you
at
guys-
Worlds.
Hyatt Regency.
oh god.
What?
Don't tell all of someone's PC.
Oh, I don't care. Oh,
Just,
yeah.
text me updates because I won't be there.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
We'll miss you.
I gotta work.
Ugh.
Hey.
That's
No, he
fine.
didn't. You could have got those days off.
I mean, I could have, but I gotta pay bills.
Yeah.
All right.
Pay bills with that 10 grand from Nats.
Damn.
That's solid logic. Why didn't I think of that? Shit.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
All
Have a
right,
good
guys.
Good night, Russell.
Later.
Laters.